Everyone, welcome back to Security and Safety Channel. Yours truly, Mr. Rinante F. the Rose. So, on our previous videos, we almost tackled about security and safety. So, in security, we're talking about the security personnel. We'll wonder why businessmen or rich men hired a security personnel. Of course, to protect them, their lives, properties, and assets in the possible occurrence of crime. Of course, we wonder why a state create a police force or an armed forces in order to protect the external threat of one state, and the police to protect the internal threat of the one state. All of these things, of course, it is created in order to prevent or suppress the possible crime. So much for that. We talk mainly about crime. So, today, on our theoretical episode, we discuss about crime. So, what is crime? In legal and criminology term, crime is an intentional act or omission in violation of the criminal law, committed without defense or justification and sanctioned by law as felony or misdemeanor. So, crime, when a person committed a crime and he had been already given a verdict by the honorable judge. Some people called him criminal. So, when I was in the first year of college, somebody asked me, what course that you're taking up? And I told him, criminology. And that guy told me, oh, so you are a criminal. Just kidding. Okay. We're going back to the crime. Now, crime is an intentional, of course, with intent to commit a crime or omission. So when we say omission, one person failure to act so that crime will not be happened. Failure to act. This is the omission. Now, just do imagine one state without a criminal law. Do you think there is a crime? Or there is a violation of the criminal law? Of course, nothing. Because there is no criminal law. So, if there is no law, there is no crime. There is no law, there is no violator. Of course. It's a, for example, in a local government. If the local government, there is no public order or a local government order, there is no violation of the local government order. Of course, there is no order. It's simple as that. Now, there is a criminal law now in every state. Therefore, a crime also sanctioned by the law. In two categories. Crime has two major categories. Number one, felony and misdemeanor. Now, let's go to the misdemeanor. What is this misdemeanor? Misdemeanor is a crime which is not inherently evil in itself. So, in a legal term, we call this lesser offense or a light offense. And it is only punishable by law not more than 1 year, only maximum of 1 year. Now, of course, in jail time or any temporary confinement or a temporary punishment, and of course, a small fines or monetary fines. So, what are the examples of the misdemeanor crimes? Number one, traffic offense. So, if you are committing the driving under the influence of the alcoholic liquor, the Napoleon traffic officer will accosted you, then you're charged only of the, let's say for example, he put you into a jail that is only temporary, and you are charged of the monetary fines. And of course, reckless driving also. Number 2, assault and battery. So, if you assault and punch another person, you are charged of slight physical injury. So this is only punishable by monetary fines or a temporary confinement. Theft, petty theft. Let's say for example shoplifting. Shoplifting is a kind of theft. Now, if you committed a shoplifting, this is only a settlement. If you pay the shoplifted items, then kalas, then you go. Okay? Then trespassing also. Vandalism, misconduct or alarm scandal, this is only by settlement of monetary fines or a temporary confinement or a temporary detention on a child. Now, let's go to the felony. What is this felony? Felony is a crime which is inherently evil in itself. Evil in itself. Meaning to say, with intent, with plan to commit a crime. This is the felony. So, in legal and terminology term, it is serious offense or a heinous crimes. So, what are the example of this? Murder, homicide, rape, kidnapping, arson, robbery, and manslaughter. Manslaughter, for additional information, let's say for example you are a safety manager, and of course you have a set for safety policies. Now there are people working on the temporary suspended scaffold, and the suspended scaffold collapse from height and resulting to the multiple deaths of the workers. So the state will impose you a crime of manslaughter. Unintentional. There is no intention to kill somebody else. This is manslaughter. Now, the punishment of the felony is more than, from the range of more than 1 year and to life imprisonment. And the maximum is death, the capital punishment. So, felony, more than, from the range of more than 1 year to life imprisonment and death. And of course, plus the monetary fines or